It's Elevate on the beat.
I be on my way, I be on my way to you. No matter where you day, you know I still there for you. Na 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 na, yeah. But man no go shout, but man no go shout, but man go surgery. When you come around, you shut a man down, cause of your body, Baba no go die unless nobody rubo. Baba no go leave unless tabati mujo. Nobody go ever fit to that duro. Oh sure. Diamonds on my neck, I know that's the thing you like, oh. Tell me your location, baby, say make a turn on. Nobody go ever fit to damn me duro, say for your case, oh. See us have been dodging the popo, but I no get any in the ghetto. When I day outside, I be the bang bang. I call me the bang bang. I say for your case, oh. See us have been dodging the popo, but I no get any regret, oh. Now you they give me confidence, oh. Hey. Oh, when I day outside, I be Balotelli. Yeah. Anytime you call, I go pon no. Girl, I go pon no for you. When I day outside, I be Machiavelli. Yeah. Only me we got this is to make you calm down. Yeah. If you the reason, as I the reason, then you gonna say every little thing I dey do now for you. Every little thing I dey do now for you. Yeah. If you the reason, as I the reason, then you gonna say every little thing I dey do now for you. Every little thing I dey do now for you. Say for your case, oh. See us have been dodging the popo, but I no get any regret, oh. When I day outside, I be the bang bang. I call me the bang bang. I say for your case, oh. See us have been dodging the popo, but I no get any regret, oh. Now you they give me confidence, oh. Yeah.
It's Elevate on the beat.
I be on my way, I be on my way to you. No matter where you day, you know I still there for you. Na 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 na, yeah. But man no go shout, but man no go shout, but man go surgery. When you come around, you shut a man down, cause of your body, Baba no go die unless nobody rubo. Baba no go leave unless tabati mujo. Nobody go ever fit to that duro. Oh sure. Diamonds on my neck, I know that's the thing you like, oh. Tell me your location, baby, say make a turn on. Nobody go ever fit to damn me duro, say for your case, oh. See us have been dodging the popo, but I no get any regret, oh. When I day outside, I be the bang bang. I call me the bang bang. I say for your case, oh. See us have been dodging the popo, but I no get any regret, oh. Now you they give me confidence, oh. Yeah. Oh, when I day outside, I be Balotelli. Yeah. Anytime you call, I go pon no. Girl, I go pon no for you. When I day outside, I be Machiavelli. Yeah. Only me we got this is to make you calm down. Yeah. If you the reason, as I the reason, then you gonna say every little thing I dey do now for you. Every little thing I dey do now for you. Yeah. If you the reason, as I the reason, then you gonna say every little thing I dey do now for you. Every little thing I dey do now for you. Say for your case, oh. See us have been dodging the popo, but I no get any be the bang bang, now call me the bang bang. I stay for your case, oh. See us I've been dodging the popo, but I don't get any regret, oh. Now you they give me confidence, oh. Bye, oh. Yeah. Na 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 yeah.
Around players you think don't really fit into our squad. Let's identify them. Let us know what can we do.
Player doesn't fit into the present Arsenal philosophy or Arteta philosophy. For now, I don't know later. For now, I think Williams should be dropped down in the picking order. Okay. Nicolas Pepe, although Arsenal didn't play well today, at least I see some flashes in him that he's still a good player. But I think he should also need to go back to the bench. And I think we missed a lot of things today, like in today's match. Cedric was not bringing a lot of ball into the, and that is when Kylian comes in, and he's one of the best left back in the English football right now. So he was played out of position. Yes, Cedric was played out of position, but Martinez also did a little better than him. But I think since Kylian is not playing, Nice could have started the game. Nice should have started. Yeah, I'm still wondering what Arteta actually did, because something players are trying to get the best out of their game, and it's another thing again putting them out of position when they are still trying to even get the very best. Cedric just performed in the last game against Newcastle, and he did very well in the right back. Suddenly, you just switch him to the left flank. As in, I don't really understand that setup. And we had Nice, who, okay, we know that Nice is very good in playing various positions. Will that be fair enough compared to Cedric, isn't it? Yes. And why not start Cedric with that kind of good performance ahead of Bellerin? What do you think could have been in the mind of Arteta playing against Southampton today? I know in his mind, he came out to win. Wow. But the boys did not just do the job. Okay. So that means we'll be expecting our viewers out there, their comments. Let us know. Because it's quite disappointing. Normally we are known to win this FA Cup. We are the highest, the team with the highest FA Cup titles. Yes. When I watched the game, I looked at the bench and I said, what kind of setup is this? I know when you look about the most creative, we didn't even see Emily Smith Rowe, not even on bench. I won't know if there was an injury issue or maybe they're just trying to maintain his fitness level. But starting up that game, we're supposed to have like of Saka starting that game. Even though you want to start, you can either start Willian or start Pepe. Then up front, we supposed to have Lacazette there, not Nketiah. So, what's your opinion on this?
My opinion is that if I think Ateta should be blamed in the aspect of selection. If you are resting a Smith Rowe, you should also rest a Lacazette.
Of course.
Because Lacazette have played more matches than Smith Rowe. We don't have any creativity. If Smith Rowe is not playing, and you know that and Thomas Partey is also a very good creative midfielder, you should have put him.
Okay.
You should have put at least a Partey in that match since there's no Smith Rowe.
Okay. Because I'm just wondering. We know how good the Southampton team has been so far in this Premier League, in this campaign. They have been a very good attacking side. And if you look at, they started the game with Danny Ings and Shea Adams, even started the game with Walcott, Ward-Prowse, and it's clear that they brought in their full squad. And in that kind of game, we need some creativity, such a way that we push those attacking team backward. If you observe, the likes of Danny Ings and Shea Adams really created a lot of problems for Eneni and Xhaka. And when you talk about Eneni and Xhaka, they almost have similar style of play. They are defensive-minded. Now, the next person who we expect to be more creative is Willian, who was played in that position. Of course, we know that Willian has actually been out of form. Now, nobody to move those killer passes we need. Martinelli was just isolated on one aspect of the flank. Pepe, nothing much to contribute. Nketiah was just back there.
Jogging around the field.
So, running around the whole field. So, it made us... in fact, I think that even created more pressure on the defense line. Now, we've always talked about it. When you observe the last game we had Partey playing. You see Partey really making sure the midfield is really organized. Now making Xhaka to bring out more confident defending the back. Now you observe the midfielders drew back. There was much area bombardment in our game, in our final third, and they were just trying to see how they can create more chances. And seriously, I think we are being lucky not to be scored more than this. Although it was an own goal by Gabriel, but we know that Gabriel has an issue with being too hasty in making some defensive decisions. But
the goal was caused by Elneny.
Okay.
Because Elneny lose the ball in the right part of the pitch.
Okay.
So when the ball was brought to the left part of the pitch, Walker Peters crossing the ball in, and
Okay.
Gabriel tried to defend it, but unfortunately
It went
found that.
through
As far that was the only real threat, although they had a lot of trouble, all those threats was not close. They didn't even have a pure one-on-one
Of course.
with our keeper throughout the 90 minutes.
Of course.
They didn't have a pure true. We even had some couple of chances that we should have buried, like the ball in Nketiah could not score. I think Nketiah had about 2 or 3 chances in that match that he should have put into the net, but unfortunately, it was nowhere to be found. I mean, the ball was nowhere to be found inside the net. And 2 again, when he was doing the substitution, he shouldn't have
Removed.
You shouldn't have removed
Martinelli. You have removed.
Because Martinelli is an attacking-minded player. He's fast. He's good with his feet. He's a very good passer of the ball. There's leaving Nketiah. I know Nketiah have tried in his own little way, but I think he should have left Martinelli again and bring out Nketiah when you switch back to the 3-5-2 formation in the 10 minutes of the game. I think Martinelli would have done better or done more if he had played the 90 minutes of that game.
Okay. Now, a lot from the comment section, we have a lot of people being angry. Now, I've not seen much comments yet from people's outcome of the game, but people are just angry.
Yeah, I feel for people. I feel for Arsenal fans. I'm an Arsenal fan, so I feel for people too.
The pain is real.
The pain is real. The pain is there. After coming 5 games unbeaten, and you are here already, and you are losing a match with an own goal, is very, very painful. And we have one of the best attacking setup, and still we could not even score a goal in 90 minutes. It's so painful. I think Arsenal should at least, even though we have lost, we should have at least scored a goal. So that shouldn't have gone with clean sheet in that match, and it's really painful. Not imagine all the attacking talent that was in that game. Although when they immediately bring in Bukayo Saka and Thomas Partey and Lacazette, the game changed. We pushed back, we tried to score, but time was no more on our side.
Okay, we have from Inamdi. He said we should have won the game. Actually, it's true. We could have actually won the game, but unfortunately, it was just the game set up.
We didn't win today, but I'm promising Nadi by
On Tuesday,
we'll be going to St. Mary's too, and I promise him definitely he's going to see.
Definitely, we are in St. Mary today.
Yes, we'll still be going to St. Mary. We'll still be going to St. Mary.
I'm still going back there to reply them.
We are not going anywhere. We just look for an hotel and a training pitch
and stay to
Tuesday. So we are going to demolish them.
Okay.
On Tuesday.
Okay.
Because then we have our Smith Rowe, we have Bukayo Saka.
Okay.
And definitely we have our captain.
Okay, we'll still come back to what should we expect in the next game with Southampton. Sylvester Okoli said, today's game goes to show we don't have a solid second 11. One, every time there is a need to rest player, it becomes the more obvious that some players are indispensable to the team. Now, do you agree with him on that comment? We don't have a good second 11.
If you say we don't have a good second 11, we shouldn't have won any match in the Europa League.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem is that the selection Arteta made should have made a crop of some first team players.
The mixture of second 11.
Because most of that, the only few first team players in that game was Leno. I think it was Leno that was there. Udins, Bellerin, Xhaka.
This is our first team.
That's the only first team player.
I think that will definitely support what Sylvester Okoli actually said.
That was it.
We don't have a solid second 11 actually.
Yeah.
Because if you look at,
you should have made at least 6 first team player and 5 second team player.
Okay,
and you cannot just put a new set of attacking talent. All the attacking talent that was pushed away are all second team player, and you should have at least had a first team player in that attacking talent.
Okay.
That was the problem today. All the people that played from the attacking side were all second. And they have not, many of them have not scored goals for a very long time.
No, William has not for a lot of
Williams
games
have not
now.
scored.
Assisted.
To score in England. Nketiah have not scored since his game against Sheffield. Martinelli is just coming back from injury and he has only scored 2. And
even according to Nnamdi Wigwe, he said we didn't play our best men. It was a costly and careless experiment. Yes, an experiment that got failed. And I think it's time for Arteta to really face the reality. Enough of the experiment. I think he has been patient with a lot of
he has been really patient. He has
really
been trying to. He has been a father to some players and they are not doing well. I pray the signing of Martin Odegaard goes through. I think it's just their own paperwork already. I think by the next 48 hours we should see an announcement.
Yes.
Okay. So if Martin Odegaard comes in, we'll see some player is going to drop down to the pecking order, and I'm seeing him adding more to the team. Because I've watched him and I know he's a very fine player, and I think people like them William. Although I know definitely William is going to come good. If he didn't come good this season, I think Arsenal didn't play well throughout this season, and since Aubameyang refused to score, them refused to score too. So I see when Arsenal start playing very well, I see when they're coming good to Arsenal.
Okay. If we should get back, you observe that there have been some changes in the tactical field of play. You know, initially we had an issue with the way our passes were going. It was so predictable, so slow, not so quick. And you know, we were playing teams that have really gotten to use our pattern, as in they know that definitely we are going to play this direction, and definitely they will definitely shoot these balls from moving in. So these things has really affected us affected Aubameyang play as well, because you know normally when you have someone like Aubameyang giving a series of opportunities to score, definitely he's going to utilize one of it. But once those passes are not coming in, definitely it will affect his style of game. I get to the point now. It will definitely affect everyone.
Definitely.
So
if Aubameyang is not scoring, the team is not scoring.
So I think we'll still put the blame on the creativity of that midfield. I know, unfortunately, we didn't have Partey playing most of our games due to the injury too again. And if you observe again, you see, whenever we have the likes of Partey, we have the likes of TNA, we have Smith Rowe and Saka. You swear that everybody's now a threat.
Definitely.
Everyone becomes a threat. Even the defenders themselves becomes a threat, which now make this team, this opposition team, draw back, try to play a defensive game, which gives us more confidence to move forward and create more challenges and score goals. So let me see. Okay, we have one of our viewers here, Adekoya Ayotunde, he said Ateta was very wrong to start up with these three guys at the front. We are still saying it.
Yeah, it was very, very wrong. It's very, very
Okay.
wrong.
Okay. We would like to switch to Zoom. We want to see what our most of our chiefs, they call them the stakeholders.
Stakeholders.
Yes, have to say concerning the game. So over to you guys. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me, Dozie?
Hello, guys. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, thank you very much. So, what can you say about the game?
Well, yeah, I think the issue with Arsenal is the second 11, obviously. I think those guys are not really sort of motivated.
We can't hear you clearly, please. Can you speak louder?
There's been this can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
There's been this culture at Arsenal. Look at your workout, for instance. Today. I know he's not really like firing all cylinders, but you could see the amount of effort he was putting in, and you hardly see your workout play that way when he was playing for Arsenal. So there's a culture at Arsenal where players are mostly complacent, if we're being honest, and it's been a culture for quite a number of years now. And we've seen that it's more like when a player joins Arsenal, they sort of get.
Hello, Dozie. What do you think that Arteta should have done that should have been more better than what he
Yes.
did today?
So what I think is, to begin with, the lineup was faulty. Obviously, those four front players have not been productive at all in a long while. So even if you're going to rotate your squad, you don't have to rotate it, largely across all the departments of the field. Like you left Holding with the first fresh player, you left Saka in the middle with Romeli, giving and was very poor. But then you can't play those four guys who have been largely unproductive also in up front. There's no confidence, there's no motivation from them. So I think he over-rotated the squad, and we've seen the outcome. So what I think he should do more is mix up the first team players, and if you want to rotate, then rotate mildly. You don't go all out, making 7-8 changes in the squad, knowing fully well you don't have a strong second 11. So I think that's where he made the mistake on the starting 11. And if you saw my message before the game, I said we are going to lose that game because the 11 was obviously largely invalid. Looking at their performance.
Okay, Dozie. I really understand what you are trying to say. I just think that in our subsequent games, I hope Arteta doesn't make such a mistake anymore. And to all those those men that think that their best right to play for Arsenal, I think very soon their face will go away. And what do you think? Yeah. Yeah, his game hasn't changed a bit. He's not scoring, he's not giving an assist, and he's complaining. They should go to the under 20. Hello, Dottie, are you here? Yeah, I said that by Tuesday, all our team musketeers will be around. Aubameyang, Smithu, and definitely Bukayo Mosaka. They should be there to demolish them. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Arsenal is not going to go home empty-handed at the end of the season. It's either I've had a Champions League qualification or the Europe. A Champions League qualification is bad this season. I am very hopeful.
There's a special expression. You've lost hope for this team.
Do you know that Arsenal played bad today? But you know that on the when Arsenal is going to face Mayo on the 30th of this month, Arsenal is not going to play bad. We are playing Manchester United at the Emirates. So why can you beat Manchester United and you cannot beat Southampton?
At all.
I think if it were to be possible for us to play all our team as in all games, we should have done better. I think injury and loss of fun really affected Arsenal this season. Yeah, thank you very much, Dozie, for calling. We really, really appreciate it. We hope to see you in our subsequent edition.
Okay. Okay, now, thank you very much, Dozie, for your input. And I think, truly, let me just talk about some of the comments made here by Dele.
Okay.
Okay, let me start here with Dele. Yes, he said, in my opinion, the problem has always been since when Wenger left. It has always been players. So it seems as if Wenger has been the magic behind some average players giving up some good results. Do you think
Dele should deal with it?
We should deal with
Wenger is gone.
Wenger is gone.
Wenger is not coming back.
He's not coming back. Okay. Sylvester said we need to play fewer games anyway. And probably good we drop from this fringe cup tournament and focus on the EPL. What do you think?
What's EPL? We are not winning the EPL.
Okay.
You should wake up with some sleep.
Okay.
The FA Cup has been our bragging right.
Okay.
At least we can come out and say in the year 2020, which was Arsenal's worst year ever,
Okay.
we went home with the trophy.
Okay. Dele said again, I didn't watch the game, but from the lineup, I wonder how we have a second team when we have an incomplete first team.
No. We don't have an incomplete first team.
Okay.
Our first team is just get completed when Thomas Partey joined.
Okay.
So it's complete.
Okay. Then he still said further and said, we don't even know what our standing 11 is. Let's start from there. I think we need to.
I should give him a starting 11.
Please give him.
Okay, you have Bernard Leno, Kieran Pablo Mari or David Luiz. I think it's Pablo Mari because of the injury. Let's go with David Luiz and Rob Holding and Hector Bellerin. In the midfield is Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey. Why Smithu is in the middle, Aubameyang and Bukayo Saka and Lacazette is in the top right.
Okay, I think Dele must have heard what we just said. I think he has taken note of that. There's a method I said, I think it's good as we are. It's good. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's good as we are out. FA Cup isn't even a priority for us this season. So what do you think should be our priority this season?
Our priority is going back to the biggest stage in Europe.
Okay, UEFA Champions League.
The prestigious UEFA Champions League.
That means winning the cup, UEFA Cup.
Winning the European Cup is not really priority.
Okay, entry the top 4.
It will be more better if we should go to Europe through the front then, not the back.
Okay, good. But would it not be good for us to do very much well in the UEFA Cup and sometimes still make the top 4? This will actually give us some level of responsibility and seriousness as a team. Don't you think so?
For me, winning the European Cup is secondary.
It's a secondary.
It's a secondary.
Maybe it was the Europa Cup that helped us.
It's the,
I mean,
the
the
FA Cup.
FA Cup that helped us qualify for the this thing.
Europa-
So that means we'll have.
Europe this season.
So I think don't you that gives more time for most of our academic players to actually see the best out of it. We'll see the best out of.
Which tournament are you are playing?
Huh?
Which tournament?
Don't forget that Shaka started with the UEFA Cup tournament, and that's when we discovered how good he was.
Who?
Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, but you know that we have push have come to shove in Europe now for in the Europa League.
Right.
So academic players are not going to play anymore. They are past the stage now. We haven't played Benfica. Are you going to play Balogun or you are playing an Aziz or a Amechi because you want to discover talent in the Europa? No, you have to use your first team.
Okay.
Benfica is coming with their first team, and they're they should be one of the best team in Portugal.
Okay. Thank you very much. What's going to happen right now? We're going to take a very short break right now.
Okay.
Oh.
This is delay. What has David Luiz?
It's Elevate on the beat.
I be on my way.
You're back online, right?
I be on my way to you. No matter where you there,
Okay.
you know I'm still there for you. Na 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 na. Yeah. Ba man no go shout, ba man no go shout. Ba man go surgery. When you come around, you shut a man down. Cause of your body. Baba no go die unless nobody rubo. Baba no go leave unless tabati mujo. Nobody go ever fit to down duro. Oh sure. Diamonds on my neck, I know that's the thing you like. Tell me your location, baby, say make a turn on. Nobody go ever fit to down me duro. Say for your case, oh. See us have been dodging the popo, but I know get in the ghetto. When I dare said I be the bang bang, I come in the bang bang. I say for your case, oh. See us have been dodging the popo, but I know get any regret, oh. Now you they give me confidence, oh. Yeah. Oh, when I dare side I be Balotelli. Yeah. Anytime you call I go pon no. Girl, I go pon no. Oh, yeah. When I day outside, I be Machiavelli. Yeah. Only me we got this to make you calm down. Yeah. If you the reason, as I the reason, then you gonna say every little thing I dey do now for you. Every little thing I dey do now for you. Yeah. If you the reason, as I the reason, then you gonna say every little thing I dey do now for you. Every little thing I dey do now for you. Say for your case, oh. See us have been dodging the popo, but I no get any regret, oh. When I day outside I be the bang bang, I come in the bang bang. I say for your case, oh. See us have been dodging the popo, but I no get any regret, oh. Now you they give me confidence, oh. Oh.
Pounds to sign a player for Arsenal. In this winter transfer, who will you bring in? You know what? Okay, you're not a scout, so you cannot scout for Arsenal. Okay.
Yes. I agree with that.
Whine it, baby, shake it. Oh yeah, jerk it, make it nasty. Shawty came in and she got me red.
Okay. Um, okay. Let me make you understand. In the transfer window now, those players that you are thinking that you say we should get, we cannot get it. We cannot get it. If you are looking for a decent left back that will cover for Tierney, no left back will want to come to Arsenal now and come and sit on the bench. You said that you want to get a small boy or an old man as a backup. And if you are looking for a creative midfielder, there is little or no creative midfielder that if you need now, you are not going to pay up to £80 million to get. And the creative midfielder I'm talking about, many of them are not that skillful. They may just be good in pass. But Arsenal, like a natural Arsenal creative midfielder, should be very, very skillful. Should be able to beat player one-on-one. Like the lights when we had Samir Nasri, Rosicky, Alexander Leb, the maestro that just left, Ozzy and Santi Cazorla. But now, if you want to go and get a creative midfielder now like that, you have to go for Isco. And Isco has not played for a very long time. This guy Eriksen that is in Inter Milan is almost going to his last line of his football career. And there's a guy that is in Salzburg that is in Salzburg.
I think he has been bought.
He has been bought by Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah.
And there's also one guy against Salai that is also at Leipzig. Leipzig will not want to sell that guy for anything less than £80 million. And except you want to go for an English creative midfielder.
English players are even expensive.
Grealish. We also have to bomb the bank to get him, not break. But I don't see Arsenal pay £100 million to get Grealish.
In this COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay, if you want to get a Dybala may not cost you more than £40 million, but you are going to pay him more
in salary.
Yeah. So it's going to be really, really, really difficult. Let's look at some of our sisters club like Chelsea that spent a lot in that aspect, in that their attacking aspect. You know the story. Manchester United were just lucky
Chelsea is struggling at the moment as well.
Look at Manchester United with they were just lucky with Bruno Fernandes. Apart from Bruno Fernandes, many of their midfielders are also Manchester City.
You know about Manchester United, right?
Yeah.
You know how many players they signed that missed before they got this guy?
They signed a lot. Mourinho signed, Louis van Gaal signed, before Solskjaer have signed. And the only club now you can go and get a creative midfielder now is all this Okoeku club, and most of their creative midfielder cannot fit in Arsenal. Naturally, most big club doesn't play with a creative midfielder. With this new style of football, creative midfielder have even they have reduced
modern football.
That's when I told a friend of mine that
true, because Liverpool doesn't have a creative midfielder.
Who is a creative midfielder in Liverpool?
No, he said club does not have a creative midfielder. It doesn't have.
Liverpool does not have. Bayern Munich does not have a creative midfielder. Yeah. Real Madrid has a creative midfielder. Barcelona does not have a creative midfielder. Although there are some boys that they are playing to deceive. Juventus, hey, Juventus. Their football is so annoying. It's so painful. If you are watching Juventus play, it's very painful with the eyes. Is it Atletico del Madrid? The only place you have creative midfielder is when Dr. Wale is playing PS4. You see his creative. You see him playing with creative midfielder. By the time you come up, you have to buy a PS4 simulation in Arsenal. Hello, does you hear me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, we'll have to tell Dr. Wale should bring in a simulation for us for this PS4 so we can put in Arsenal. What do you think?
How possible is that?
Okay, want to switch to comments. There have been a series of comments. Okay, let me start with okay, we've listened to what Dele said earlier on. Okay, Sylvester Okoli said focusing in the EPL game means having less worry about rotating and playing the best players week in, week out. I think I support that. I think it's time for us to say, okay, these are the best performing players. Let's use them. Let's manage them. Anyone will, like, just like when we scored at Tierney was having a tightness in his calf. They suddenly swapped him for Nice and we sustained his fitness. So we can do just few changes and be consistent with those things. I think that will actually help galvanize our consistency and bring, because we need to win as many games as possible if we are to reach the top 4. Now that other big teams are struggling with drawing some games.
We are just 7 points away from the top 4. Yeah,
but before Liverpool will start picking form, Man City are not ready to lose any game. I think I'm very sure the next 3 games
is their league to lose. Manchester City, the Manchesters. Let me just go. The Manchester is their league to lose.
But for now, at least we are sure that in next 3 games, the way Man City is playing, they will not lose any game. The worst they can do is to draw a game. But you see the likes of Liverpool drawing back, Tottenham having some shakes. It is an opportunity for us to utilize. We've had our own bad share of this loss.
Perfect. This is the prestigious English Premier League.
Okay.
I love English Premier League so much that I'm scared that we should not put our league match on Wednesday and Tuesday. If not, we kill the Champions League. So are you telling me that I trust my teams in England? West Brom can come tomorrow and come and shock Man City. It's possible. Burnley just burned down Anfield, and I won't be shocked if one of those teams, Fulham or West Brom or even Sheffield United, come down and beat Manchester City. It's very, very possible. We know our league.
Okay. What do you know?
Somebody that's going to win this league this season is not going to have more than 85 points. This season is not going to have the highest anybody can attain in this season league is 85 points.
Is it based on your combination, permutation, quadratic equation, and all those?
Based on my calculation, based on the supercomputer that is in my head, based on me seeing the future, and based on me seeing the past, based on me what I've seen so far.
Okay.
It will be the league. Do you know that statistics shows that from the 15 to first, anybody can still win the league.
Wow, yeah, it's still open. After all, you have how many games left?
You just have 19 games left.
So it's enough to really cover whatever needs to be covered.
If Arsenal can win, if any team win at least 15 games now, 15 out of the many
19
games, no matter where the team is now, it's going to win the league.
Okay, what about teams that are already at the top?
Teams that are at the top.
That they don't need 15. Those ones we just need like 13.
Once you win 15, you have won the league. Anybody that can win 15 games from 10th to 1 has won the league. And which I know is impossibility. Impossible can't. Okay. Possible, like,
okay, now we are expecting the light of Odegaard, son of Asgard, right?
Yeah.
To come into.
No, he's not the son of Asgard. He's an Asgardian.
Asgardian, okay.
Yeah, he's the brother of Thor.
Cousin to Loki, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brother of Thor.
Okay.
He's son of Odin.
If there's anything I love from the young players Arsenal have is the energy.
Wow, it's perfect.
The pace. I think the only good side I see from this Can you remember when he was brought into Real Madrid?
That is in
It was
2016.
yeah, it was wonder kid. You know, all of a sudden
The
no
new
game.
new
They didn't give him
Messi.
playing time, but
He was just 16 anyway.
yes,
And
but
Mosanet is just 22, and he has had a lot of game time under his belt
Yeah.
at 22.
okay. So let us see him coming into the Arsenal team now. Definitely, he's going to compete with ESR. That's
Yeah.
Emily Smith Rowe for that position. Is there any difference between ESR and Odegaard in terms of their style of play? Just do a quick comparison between these two players.
Smith Rowe has been a fine player, no doubt. But comparing Smith Rowe to a Martin Odegaard is a criminal offense. And you should be charged for it, probably. A player that was compared to Lionel Messi, he was in the La Liga first 11 last season. He was the best player for Real Sociedad last season. The reason why he's not going to Real Sociedad this season is because Real Madrid are scared that because Real Sociedad they are doing well in the league, although there are some hiccups. But Madrid don't want Odegaard to go there and improve the team because it's going to cause a lot of chaos.
Okay.
It's going to cause a lot of chaos for
All right.
Madrid and other teams. So Madrid prefer him to go to Arsenal so I can learn more about the.
Okay. Let us hear from one of our viewers out there on our Zoom link. Nonso, can you hear us? Hello, Nonso.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello, good
Okay.
evening,
Yeah, you guys
Chinonso.
good.
Yeah. Good to have you on this program. So, what's your input concerning today's game?
Like we all said, we weren't expecting much from today. Looking at the starting 11 that was put out by Arteta.
Okay.
Yeah, but I am more concerned in the comments I'm making. I made in the comments I posted.
Yes, your last comment talking
your-
about playing fewer games.
Yes, your co-presenter doesn't really, seem to agree with my opinion. We keep complaining about the team and Arteta, and to some extent, I think we have to also cut Arteta some slack, bearing in mind the kind of players he has. You know, he's trying his best to rotate them and keep his best players fresh. So having fewer games to play will be in the best interest of everyone. Remember, in the backdrop of the season before Conte took Chelsea back and they had a very great season. I believe they didn't qualify for Europe, so they had less games to play. So if we can drop from some of these competitions, like the Europa League now, dropped from FA Cup, EFL, we have fewer games to play. And that way we can always play our best 11. The issue of having Tierney, having
Being
a
rested.
light wouldn't come in because he has to play week in, week out. And we don't have a backup left back. So if he has few games to play, probably every weekend, then you have the rest of the week to rest, plan very well, and face the next team. We are not playing the EPL to carry the cup, for God's sake.
Of course
We are just trying-
not.
If we can qualify for
Champions League. Yeah.
yeah, I think that's the best for now because we can't possibly play all of them today. It's not possible. There's no way we'll play our best 11 when we have games lined up. In a few days' time, we are going to play Manchester United, and we need to play with our best, to see if we can come out with something positive.
Would you say Southampton risked it by playing their best squad against us in this FA Cup, knowing fully well they are going to play with us on Tuesday?
They have more chances of winning. FA Cup, a cup competition is different from league competition.
Of course.
They probably their season target is to finish somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
As far as EPL is concerned.
Okay.
But the cup, anything can happen. So I believe for such teams, it's wiser to focus on those kind of cups, which was exactly what Arteta did. He took everybody by surprise last season, and we beat the best teams and won it. So we've won the FA Cup enough, as far as I'm concerned. So what we need to do is to kind of, like you said earlier, play fewer games. Let's have our best players so that they can gel. Then we can gradually keep adding to, like someone like Dele said, the only solution is players. That's just the truth.
Sign the kind of players we need.
Happening in the EPL now. Yes, from everything happening now, it's obvious that Arsene Wenger and Alex Ferguson are just super managers, because these are managers that were able to use very mundane players and achieve a lot.
That is why I'm surprised. This is not the worst Arsenal team I've seen. But yet we could not.
Yes.
Could it be that the English league is actually evolving? So it's making it look as if what Arteta is doing, or what the big teams are doing, they're actually struggling this time around. Could it be because EPL is evolving, with every once called small club now having this kind of good flair in football now? Or could it be the influx of a lot of foreign players into the EPL, making this league looking much tougher than before? Can you hear me?
Hello, Nanso, can you hear
us?
Sorry,
Nanso.
Hello, Nanso.
I think he's gone off.
Hello, Nanso.
I think he has gone off.
Okay, I think I'm hearing him now. Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, Nanso just called him now, and he gave out some points, and I think he was right, and to some extent. I've told you, a perfect season for Arsenal this season will be a Champions League qualification. But going through the back door will not be a perfect season for me. Although it will be a perfect season for others winning at least their first trophy, their second trophy in Europe. I'm using this medium to let Arsenal know that if anybody asks you that Arsenal have not won anything in Europe, tell them they should go and check 1994 and check who won the UEFA Winners' Cup. That is a European competition that has been played by the big clubs. Okay, let's leave that one and let's talk about the other thing. So, about playing the players week in, week out. Why is it that everybody is just centering their point on Kimeteni?
If you observe in our setup of play, we discovered that if there was a major tactical play we discovered that Xhaka began to give this kind of great forward passes to Tierney, who was always opening up. Unlike before, if you observe, Tierney sits back. Based on how he met up with the setup of the team, he sits back. So because of the back three, then stay deep in the defense. So then he move offensively. But then you go to Xhaka hardly play ball forward. He just plays sideways. But when we discovered the likes of Tierney coming out forward, creating more, giving more attacking threats, this brought about a very good insight that this is what actually we bought Tierney for. Now, Dozier. Okay, it's like Dozier is coming back. So,
okay. What about the likes of Bukayo Saka? Saka played more matches last season on the left flank.
Okay, definitely Saka was never a left back. In fact, to me, I felt this was child abuse. In fact, I say this was professional abuse.
It was not. There was nothing child or professional abuse about it. This football.
Definitely. What the characteristics of a left back?
Some clubs have done it.
What is the characteristics of a left back? We look at strength. We look at defensive awareness, attacking play, all those stuff. Saka has all qualities of a good attacking play, but defensively, we've not. In fact, he never grew up playing that kind of position before. I think he just did it for the team, and he impressed us. He impressed us. That's like when you look at FIFA 20, you see him stationed on the left back. He did very, very well. Mm-hmm. But nevertheless, I think I don't know why Nice was not used to play that to deputize in today's game.
Okay. It's just so pathetic. We lost today's game, and we cannot kill anybody for it.
Yeah. And even though we had won, I think we could have also questioned that setup as well.
I don't think so.
We'll have questioned the setup in terms of the
would have just why didn't you question the setup when we won against Newcastle?
Newcastle. Our setup was quite okay.
Remember we have said when I saw the lineup,
think
we were like,
supposed-
why are you playing Lacazette? Why didn't you put up Mengi the
No,
center?
no, no.
I bring him
I
Martinelli
know.
in
I
the
think
flank.
what people are even complaining. You know, when I was that why not Martinelli ahead of Aubameyang? Yeah, I think that was his bet. It is covered, of course. It's just like I think. Also, I understand the fact that Arteta keeps playing William. Just you know what we went through for the transfer, but it was not a big money buy. So I think we can rest him. But the likes of Pepe, you have to just prove prove. But I think it's maybe there will be a need for them to loan at Pepe.
Loan at Pepe. I don't think so. Maybe Pepe placenta is not buried in England. So you know, and the most annoying thing is did well in the Europa League. He scored it. At least he was scoring 2 goals.
Against what kind of team?
Assists. Yeah.
These are smaller teams. I think that
Smaller
English
teams
league.
that qualify
I think
for Europe.
I think we've seen
Those are the smaller teams from other. Those are the big teams of other countries.
Okay.
I say Dundalk.
Okay.
We'll
We'll still come back to this discussion.
Those are not small clubs.
Okay.
They are not small clubs.
Okay. Although now, my happiness now in football that the so-called small clubs are not more small anymore. Maybe it could be due to investment, exchange of foreign players. I think a lot of foreign players have filled into the English clubs, which has actually brought a kind of different dimension of play. Now, Leicester is not known to be very creative in football. Now you're seeing creativity, see the play, and Arsenal has a lot of foreign players as well.
Yeah,
You know,
each club is you are not supposed to have more than 17 non
of course.
indigene. So you
Of
have
course.
17 non.
That's why we had the likes of Chambers still there, just to help fill up that quota system. We have a lot of foreign players even in the Arsenal team. I think right now
There was a time that Asonga wanted to kill Arsenal team with
it's
the French
player,
national,
yeah. In fact,
and it caused a lot of chaos in
when I
the.
was very young, I thought Arsenal was a French club.
Yeah,
So
and it caused a lot of eyebrow. Okay, and we
That's what's
have been
happening
saying
with Wolves. A lot of Portuguese players.
Arsenal played bad, but nobody's even pointing at the officiating.
Okay.
Do you know where the penalty that was never reviewed by the VAR?
Okay.
There was a ball that somebody stepped on Pepe with his boot. I think he gave a yellow card for it. Although the officiating was poor, but there was
Okay.
some foul that Arsenal had that was not even that. The referee just waved away.
We can agree. You know,
We had some. The officiating was not so.
what I don't really understand from VAR, see, this present moment is who are the real people handling VAR? Are they real professional?
No.
referees?
The people they are professionals. People that handle VAR,
Okay.
but the people that handle VAR in England,
Okay.
they are all those people that has short-sightedness.
Okay.
They don't they see well.
Okay.
But if there is some club that the VAR people will see well. There's some club that they will never see well.
Okay. I think it has to do generally with
Like our match against Newcastle last time. Many people was complaining that ball has gone out.
Okay.
And I went back to I thought that ball has gone out. VAR should have caught it. So I went back to go and because I might check FIFA's rules. The rules, FIFA rules say that as long as there's an inch
Of the touch
ball inside
the white line.
the white line, if that ball that have passed the net, that ball is not a goal. If that ball was the same thing inside the net, it's not a goal. So as long as the complete ball has not gone outside, the ball is still in
line.
play.
All right.
Hello, Chidozie, are you with us? Hello, Dozie.
I don't think it's
Okay, I
online
think
yet.
he's going to call back.
Okay, Dodzie, if you can hear us, please put on your audio. If you can hear us, put on your audio. Okay.
Hello, Nonso, are you hearing us? Hello, Nonso. Nonso, if you can hear us, please pick up. While we are waiting for Nonso,
All right.
let's look into the transfer market.
Okay.
It's just 7 days or 8 days to the end of the transfer window,
Okay.
and Arsenal have been linked with almost all the players in the world.
Of course.
The only player that we have never been tried to be linked to is Ronaldo and Messi. We haven't been linked to Maradona self. So,
Okay.
Nonso, are you hearing us? Nonso? No, so I can't hear you. If you are hearing me, please speak up. While we are waiting for Nonso,
All right.
Arsenal will link to a player from Norwich.
Okay,
I can
that's
hear
Brenda.
you.
Hello,
Okay.
Nonso, are you hearing us?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, okay. No, so you are going to be my scout. You are, okay, if Arsenal needs to sign some certain kind of player in this January, and I'm going to give you 50 million pounds to sign player, who will you bring into the Arsenal setup now?
50 million pounds is not enough to sign the kind of player we need.
But you cannot spend 100 million pounds in the winter transfer now.
The more reason why we should focus on playing less games.
No.
You don't need to.
We are still going to play more games. This is England. You have to play the Carling Cup, the Carabao Cup. You have to play the FA Cup. You have to play the league. You have to play the Champions or the Europa. So those matches are still going to come. Even we are already out of 2 competitions this season. We are still in 2. So you cannot say because you don't want to play too much competition, you are not going to sign player. And I want to put it to you that there's no player that Arsenal can bring in now in this genre that can change the fortune of this team this season. Because the only player you can bring in, you cannot even get it. Any player you are bringing in cannot change the destiny.
50 million would probably be enough to sign only one player.
Who?
If 50 million can get Emi Buendia, then it
Who
will
is
not
that?
be a bad buy.
Buendia of Norwich.
Can you trust
Buendia
an
of
Arsenal
Norwich.
midfield with a Buenda that is playing in the
Currently,
Championship?
yes, we have.
Have you seen him play?
I mean, try to drink a Mirinda just to.
Well, I would want to be like Ferguson that signed the player by recommendation. I've not really seen him play, but from all what I've heard, I think he's a good player. And considering
I think
the
Norwich
fact
are
that we
topping the
have
league,
Partey,
the champions.
Championship.
okay,
Yeah, that championship. Yes.
and his stats are okay as well. So
What country is he from?
We have Thomas Partey.
What country is that guy from?
Argentina. He's an Argentine, I think so.
Wow.
He's from Argentina. Wow.
South Americans and creativity.
Yeah,
He's already there.
I will not put my money on him.
Why?
I would prefer to bring in an Eriksen and Isco on loan.
Like I can't bring those dead woods, especially
On loan
Eriksen.
than to bring in a Breda.
No.
Do you know the reason why?
Well, what's your reason?
The reason why is because he's coming to play for an Arsenal. If you were to be coming at the beginning of the season, in the summer, if you were to be a summer transfer, it's understandable. But bringing him in a winter transfer, no. We saw the last time we brought him, almost all our winter transfer have been horrible. There was a time we brought in a Castro.
I totally disagree with you.
Dennis Suarez. So if you are bringing somebody from a winter transfer, you bring somebody that is already be proven.
But the question you ask yourself is: have you ever brought a winter transfer an English player? You know, this is someone who has played the EPL.
The issue is this: are you making your assertion based on our previous buys in the winter, or you are just sounding sentimental?
I'm not sounding sentimental. I'm
problem
just
we
telling you about previous buy.
The problem we
Generally
are facing is Arsenal now.
what player did Arsenal even bring in that have been perfect in winter?
The current problem we are facing now is trying to lose the dead woods we have in the team, and you're talking about bringing players like Christian Eriksen. For what? Are you going forward or backward?
Is Eriksen a bad player?
It doesn't make sense. Huh? Eriksen is good enough for Inter Milan, not for Arsenal.
We can't
Is
afford-
Eriksen a bad player? That's what I want
But
to
to me,
answer.
if you had lots of Willian who is playing this way, what will happen to Eriksen? That will go to a first.
Eriksen is a different kind of player.
No.
Okay,
There should be a reason why he's not playing for Inter Milan.
Okay, you are insinuating that Eriksen is a bad player.
No, it's not a bad, but to me, I feel he has passed his prime.
Modric has passed his prime. If they give us now Modric, you say no.
Modric, you can't compare Modric and Eriksen.
What's the differ?
Oh my God, Modric should just remind us of the likes of Rosicky and Co. Now,
What's the differ?
These are wizards, as in players that
Was Eriksen not good for Tottenham?
he was good. We're not arguing that.
Has Eriksen not playing in the Premier League?
My brother,
Where is he playing right now? Italian league. Is he playing? Has he been playing any game at all?
The issue remains that
He's not. Eriksen is not playing in Inter not because of he's not good. He's playing because he had a couple of injuries and he
No,
has
so I think I have to agree with you on this case. We cannot afford signing a deadwood.
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot accept signing a deadwood. No, so you are the scout. Get me a player for 15 million pounds now. Your time start now. I'm going to count 1 to 15, and you need to get me a player that Arsenal can sign for 15 million pounds now. And your time start now. 1,
Currently,
2.
our priority is the midfield.
Give me a
So,
10. Give me a number 10. I need a number 10 from you. Sign me a number 10.
like you rightly said, we don't really have.
Your time
good
is
number
going.
10.
Don't tell me anything. I want you to give me a number 10.
If you had lots of brilliant who is playing this way, what will happen?
Well, I think if we had a Danny Blue in this conversation, he would have been better. But in my own opinion, every Brenda is enough. He's good enough.
Thank you. You've talked well.
No, so could don't sign me a number 10.
I think you just mentioned Brenda now.
I cannot sign a Brenda. For how much? 40 million pounds or what?
No, you can't buy 40 million.
That is if you need him this transfer window, they are not going to give you.
Oh, come on, our bad boy, to come and negotiate the price for
Who
us.
is our bad boy?
We have them. They'll negotiate the price very well for us.
Okay, you want to sign Brenda for 40 million pounds and pay in 10 years time? Okay, no problem. Let me tell you, the few players you can get that will come and turn Arsenal destiny around this season, many of them you cannot even get them. If let's say you want to bust the bank,
Okay,
even though you break the bank, you cannot get them.
Chidozie is online.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Welcome, Dozier.
since you could not sign me a player for 50 million pounds,
It's Dozier that is online now.
Nonso, are you
No,
online?
it's not Nonso. It's Dozier. It's Dozier that is online.
Yeah, I'm
right now.
here.
Okay, Dozier, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes,
Okay. Arsenal lost today. You watched the match?
I did. Yeah.
Huh?
I watched. Yes.
Was the officiating fair?
Yeah, I think we had a PK that wasn't given. To be fair,
But was the officiating fair?
it was all right, but I thought we had a penalty that should have been given, and it wasn't given.
Okay.
Other than that, I think everything was okay.
You should not be disappointed. Most of the people that watch VAR in England, they have one eyes. They don't see very well. Okay. You know, in Italy and in Germany,
They eat good food.
they eat good food. They used to see very well. But in England,
It's scotch, whiskey, brandy. So,
no. Do you know in Germany, they drink more of beer?
of course.
So, but in England, I only jati no one bear. All of them are weary. All the old VAR people, they are mad. But anyway, we'll see what we can do. But if it's in some club that is playing, the VAR we see very well. I know some club that they say their top player used to play penalty. It's only penalty the guy know how to use to score. He cannot score normal goal.
Okay.
I don't want to say his name.
No, but if you look at I mean, that penalty is a debatable one. I feel it should have been given because I've seen it given several in the Premier League. But then it's debatable because the guy is more like he's a bit unintentional.
One of my friends just called me now.
If he's United, they'll give it to them really.
A friend of mine just hint me now that this Arsenal fan we are too wicked. That people will just win the FA Cup for 14 times. Let other people still win now. And I remember, it is true. We should also give some people that they should soon win. Maybe like club like Manchester United and Chelsea. Maybe we'll just give them. Maybe their coach win something. Because I know Guardiola is a very wicked man. You want to win it too.
You know what I think about this FA Cup?
We should leave it to them.
You know what I think about this FA Cup thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, the thing is, it's a funny thing. We win it. Arsenal fans will be like, it's not FA Cup. They'll make it look like only when Arsenal wins FA Cup that is not valid, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Let Leicester or Tottenham win FA Cup. You will see
Tottenham
how they magnify FA Cup.
If Tottenham should win that Carling Cup final against Manchester United, Manchester City, hey, Mourinho will say, you know what Mourinho can do.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys.
Arsenal win it.
Chidozie, can you hear us? Okay, if you can still hear us. What's your prediction for our game on Tuesday? What do you predict? A draw. So
draw. Yes.
For me, I don't even want to. I want to sleep past Tuesday. I want us to just wake up on the 30th of January, so I can handle some people that is coming from some devils that is coming all the way from Manchester.
You know what I feel like saying, eh?
What are you saying?
Over the years, each time we win or lose to Manchester, it affects their form going forward.
Yes, it's something we did to Chelsea. We need to touch these people. When we touch them,
I think if we win Manchester United, their form is going to drop from that game. Because
yes, for the next two games.
After losing to us, and they were very poor in that game. You know, so if we can win them, their form is going to drop.
Not if we can, we go win them.
Amen.
We go win them.
Okay.
That day we will not have a William and a Pepe. That day we have Bukayo Saka, Smith Rowe, or Odegaard. We have our captain is back. He's coming back with fire. He's going to be fire blazing. You see what he's going to do on Tuesday and definitely on the 30th of January.
Fingers crossed.
Hello, Nonso, are you online?
People are still coming. Okay.
Hello, Chidozie.
No, this is not so. No, this is not so. Huh? No, it's not pause. This is not that.
Nonso is online.
Who is online again?
Okay. While we are waiting for our people to come online,
okay,
and for them to speak to us, it seems I just noticed that maybe some of that is suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder after this match. So some of them are not able to talk. Although it has only been.
Okay, Dr. Paul.
Nonso and Chidozie that have been talking to us.
Okay, let us hear from Dr. Paul.
Hello, good evening, Doctor. Are you hearing us?
Dr. Paul has a different angle. I know it's going to come into a very different angle.
Dr. Paul, if you are hearing us, please signal, please.
I can't wait to hear Dr. Paul.
Huh?
Same here. I can't wait to hear him.
You know,
because angle, it will be obtuse angle, not just obtuse.
He's coming with
right angle, triangle, 40-degree northwest.
He's going to bring in the bravo
arms in.
Going to bring
Dr.
in the
Paul, are you there?
Unfortunately, he's calling from Daura.
He went to where Arsenal cow. Or he went to the presidential fleet.
Is he still online? I'm hearing his voice. Okay.
Hello, Nonso. Does he?
Yeah, I'm
Hello?
here.
Okay.
Who is speaking to us now?
This is Dozier now.
Oh, MSA is here. MSA is online. Please, if you're online, please say Arsenal, please.
Arsenal. I'm online.
Okay.
I'm online.
Okay. MSA. Dr. Oge. Okay, switch to Dr. Oge. Let us hear from him.
Dr. Oge is here.
MSA.
Let me sit down. Let me take the back seat.
Please, I'm very, very happy that we are having serious traffic now on the studio, and I'm happy. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Traffic is good. Traffic
is good.
Yes, in this part of Lagos,
please, we are born with traffic already.
Yeah, exactly.
So we are seeing a lot of traffic. So they say admin is around.
MSA, Monsignor admin.
Okay, the Monsignor admin, MSA, is also a doctor.
Yes.
I hope you bring your syringe. But we have to give some Arsenal players some injection.
Booster.
Yes.
Yes. Adrenaline.
No, adrenaline no go do. Maybe we need some cocoa-dean.
Oh, Dr. Oge. Good to have you on our platform. So, I want to hear your presidential speech on today's game.
Is it a presidential speech?
Please give us a presidential speech on this. I'm trying to pick my jotter out to take some points.
Well, the thing is that the manager has made a choice to go for certain tournaments and leave out the other ones. It was clear from his setup today that he wasn't interested in continuing with the FA Cup. That's why he fielded that team that he fielded. So, we'll live with the decision, and hopefully we'll see if his decision to jettison the FA Cup was a wise one or not. Everyone would know that if a manager has any claim to success, it's in trophies. But Arteta chose to forget about to forget about the FA Cup. I don't know what else is going to win this season. We're out of Carling Cup or League Cup, as you call it. I don't see us winning Europa. I mean, it's possible, but I don't see us doing it. Of course, the Premier League is a far cry. Well, unless you're looking for top four, which Oga Wenger said was a trophy, but everyone was just killing for saying it was a trophy. So I don't know. I don't know what he's looking for this season, but well, he chose to just sing the FA Cup.
Is top four not a trophy?
I don't know if it is. I don't know.
Huh?
I mean, I would have thought it was. But then,
what would be better for you? Arsenal winning the Europa, winning the FA Cup, winning the Carling Cup, or winning or top four?
Yeah, that's why I said I'll let the manager do what he wants to do, because if, for instance, he chose to drop out of the FA Cup to focus on the Europa League and win it, I mean, that's a beautiful thing. But if you drop out of the FA Cup and you don't win the Europa League and you don't win the Premier League and you don't get something out of it, then I don't think that's not stupid. I don't know.
What would be a good season for Arsenal? A perfect season for Arsenal?
Perfect season for Arsenal should be one where we stop losing shamefully, I mean shamelessly like we did today. We see players put in efforts, and then we get something out of it. Something maybe like winning the Europa League. If we don't win the Europa League this season, then I don't know. I don't know what to say.
So there's still doubts.
Has Arsenal been shameless this season?
We've been shamelessly.
But you know that there are some people that spend £200 million, and what will you call them?
Two wrongs will never make a right, you know. So that,
are they shameless? Okay, if we are shameless, what will you call them?
I'm sorry to cut in. I think it would be unwise of you to ridicule Chelsea. Chelsea is miles ahead of us. They just need a little click, and you see them performing.
I know they were mad ahead of us when we were scoring, beating them 3-1. I noticed that. It's only me that noticed that.
Honestly.
Well, like I said, I'll just let Arteta do what he wants to do. He's the manager. We trust him to deliver. Let's see what he does.
Somebody just sent on a platform that can we get a
good evening.
Sorry, can we get what?
Can we get that player from Lyon?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Dr. Paul, good evening.
Good evening, house.
Good evening, Dr. Paul.
I dey hail our uncles.
We dey hail you
too. Good evening, Dr. Paul.
Dr. Paul, what do you want to talk concerning this game?
I hail you. If I talk, maybe they
talk your talk.
Talk your talk.
You have been called on duty.
Shoot your shoot.
Because you see, Arteta underrated Southampton.
Yes.
That is the first thing.
That's your opinion.
He chose to put a front three of toothless William, Pepe, Nketiah.
Okay, you are telling me that Arteta put a front three that does not have bullets. A gun that does not have bullets.
They put those front three against a team that is above you in the Premier League. Not
exactly. I still said it as
by anything. Starting with their first 11, and you decided to put those guys who prior to Martinelli coming into the team, we were heading for relegation with those three idiots in front. He still put them. You do not expect to win the match. See, I have no problem with our defensive midfield and defense today. Forget about the
yes, so I still said it that
the fact that you cannot score. We had no risk of scoring in that game. None. If they play that match for 3 days, that match will still be 1-0. If they keep playing, even by now, the scoreline will still be 1-0. Match still there on record. So and the fact that look at what happened. Yes, I know that the substitutions that he brought in, none of them.
You remove Martinelli.
But it became a watchable match. Immediately they removed those guys and brought in people who could play football. When Saka came in, and some of those attacking midfielders came in. We started playing football. Yes, we lost. But from that 60-something, 70-something minute, I could watch the match and be like, that's not the watch. Forget about the scoreline. That first half was not Arsenal.
My brother.
It wasn't. I don't know. Those people are in top stars, them be. They're not the Arsenal players.
I woke up to
They're not Arsenal players.
So, Dr. Paul, a quick question now.
Yeah, brother.
Dr. Paul, can you hear me, Dr. Paul?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, now, with what have happened so far, we've seen our weak points in terms of some players who are not actually underperforming now. What is the solution to this group of players that we have? What is the way out? Definitely in subsequent games we may have to rest some players, maybe due to fatigue or injury. What do we do concerning these players?
Let us be specific. I want to be very specific.
Okay.
Nketiah should go on loan.
On loan? Okay. This January transfer, right?
Yes. Nketiah should be sent on loan.
Okay. We should retain Nelson.
Derby, anywhere, Championship or League 2, anywhere. Let him just leave.
We should retain Nelson, right?
If any back calls calling,
should we retain Nelson?
Nelson. To send him to the moon. Let him go and play. Nelson should not be an Arsenal player. He should not even be an Arsenal ball boy.
Okay. Then now, okay. Willian and Pepe.
Balogun should start playing football for Arsenal.
Okay.
Balogun should start playing football for Arsenal. Whatever he's asking for right now, we are not in the position to negotiate. If it is 60,000 he wants per week, let us give that boy and sign 5 or 6 years contract and pen it on him. We will still profit in the end.
Okay.
Balogun should be playing for Arsenal. Nketiah should get out.
What of Pepe and Willian?
Send him on loan. Willian is 33. I don't know how many. Aseta went to sign 3-year contract with a 33-year-old. So I don't know what is going on there. In fact,
Williams is ageless now.
I have nothing to say about that dude.
Okay.
Then, Pepe. Is he Pepe?
I agree with you. Nothing to say.
What of Pepe?
Pepe.
On loan?
Pepe has to tell himself the truth. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, Pepe has to tell himself the truth. He has to sit down and ask himself if he is a footballer or a hunter. Because if you are playing football and you can only do one thing, go run towards the byline and cut to the left. That is all Pepe does in 90 minutes. See, that dude should, after their training, 2-hour training that they have every day, they should keep Pepe, they should keep Willian behind, and those boys should train
extra 2 hours.
More. At least so that during match day squad, they'll be having dead leg, and there'll be no reason to put them. They should keep having dead leg until they are ready to play football. See, I am very pissed off, but it's unfortunate that Arteta thinks that Willian will start playing football and Pepe can give us anything. Well, Pepe is young. There is hope. I don't think there's any hope for William.
Okay.
Then,
Dr. Paul, let me ask you a question, please.
And then it should be told.
Dr. Paul.
Yes.
Okay. It seems in your voice that you dislike William. If you are given a gun, you can even murder him. But let's I want you to let you know that William is 33. William is 33 years old. Fine.
I dislike players.
But does William shows a 33 years old player in him? If William football, he plays younger than a 33 years old. He can still run very well. It's not that he's not in form, but he can still run, he can still mark, you can still see that zeal in him that he wants to play. But this is not just working out for him.
You run and you cross aimlessly above the goalkeeper, behind the post, you take shots that are over the bar, nearly leaving the stadium, and you run. Distance covered. At the end of the season, they calculate distance covered and give it to us as trophy. Since he runs like a 21-year-old. See, A player
Wow.
doesn't need to run much. You have to have end products. This
Dr.
guy
Pause.
doesn't have an end
I'm
product.
giving you 50 million pounds
As
now.
a winger,
Sign a
your aim
player for
is
Arsenal this January.
I didn't get you, please.
I want you to sign a player for 50 million pounds for Arsenal this January. Then you know that Arsenal can get for 50
A
million
player for how
pounds.
much?
50 million pounds that can change the destiny of Arsenal season around now. Tell me that player now.
As we are speaking,
Huh?
right now,
Yes.
we don't need one player in Arsenal. If I say one player, I will be lying.
Okay.
We need Buendia, brother.
We need what?
We need Buendia, and importantly, we need Buendia in that.
So you
midfield.
gamble a Buendia into the Arsenal team. Someone that is playing in
We need a
championship.
player- a
Championship.
an attacking midfielder.
Yeah, Norwich. Ha, nah.
Someone, see, you don't understand though. Championship or no championship. Nketiah could not bench Bamford when they were in the championship. That is your striker. Just in case you don't know, he could not bench Bamford.
Bamford was from where?
Was benching Nketiah, and
Bamford was from where?
see, he was in the championship with
Bamford was
Nketiah.
from where, please?
He was in the championship in Leeds.
With from
now.
where? In which club?
Leeds now.
And Nketiah,
Bamford was bought by Chelsea.
You said?
Bamford was bought by Chelsea, and what was it was
No.
it was bought when he was loaned to Leeds
Player
before Leeds bought
in
him.
the league.
This on the statement that if this player is coming to you, he's going to play at least 50% of your matches, and Bamford was given more time to play than Nketiah, but Nketiah also did well in Leeds. Hello?
Yes.
Nketiah did well in Leeds.
Yes, I can hear you.
So your submission is that players from
As far as I'm concerned, I don't want any player from Championship. It's even better if I should go and sign one
But this person was bought from championship.
player I don't
now.
know
This person was
all
bought
the way from Brazil Division 10 league
But this person was
than to
bought
sign
from-
somebody from Championship.
Dako
No,
from
are you
Watford
serious?
was
Are you
bought from
joking?
championship.
That Kobe was not bought from Championship.
He was bought from championship
Which
now.
I
Championship?
am surprised. I am surprised that you are saying this. I am
That it was
surprised
that
you
Kobe
are
bought from the
saying this
Championship.
because
Yes, no,
Where?
Watford.
How many matches did he play in
this
Championship?
is the very
Watford,
mentality.
no.
Did Watford as
Did
Watford
they
started
really
playing match in the Championship when they bought him? They just got relegated and Everton signed him.
Same thing with Norwich
And
now.
look
They
at
just got
Norwich.
relegated now.
He has played. He has been playing.
And where is Norwich presently on the
It's
championship?
like me. It's like you telling me that Timo Werner and Kai Havertz was good, and Bayern Munich allow them to leave Germany.
Okay. See, everything is just a risky play. After all, Zaha came from championship and joined Manchester United.
And
He didn't make an impact. But he's making an impact in Crystal Palace.
If he leave Crystal Palace and come to any club, he will still go back to Crystal Palace because he will not make any impact.
Sometimes these transfers can be
Let
game
me-
of
let
luck.
me even be clear to Arsenal fans. Let me be clear to Arsenal fans. I know Nicolas Pepe
So
has
you are
failed a
saying we are
little
okay
bit,
the way we are now.
but I want you to know that we are not. It's not okay with the way, but we are going to get there.
When?
Eh?
When?
Very soon.
Soon we'll get time.
Bukayo Saka and definitely
This guy is
Martinelli
not-
in that squad.
Yes.
Do you know that when Martinelli came from injury, the boy breathed in fresh air into that club, and since then we have been doing well. If not for today, that we had a little hiccup. I know by Tuesday we are going to take Southampton to the cleaners, and definitely on the 30th of January, some devils that is wearing red, their red is going to turn to what? Their blood is going to turn to water after when we have finished dealing with them.
Interrupt you politely. You see, if we start the front three that played today against Southampton on Tuesday, we will not only.
No, we cannot try. That would be haram. We can't try that.
Those are rubber guns. We cannot. You go and if you want to go and play, you are going to war. You take a rubber gun. We'll take our AK-47.
I think what we did today was simulation. What we did today was simulation.
No, let me tell you what happened today.
Did not use his strong 11.
The reason.
I want to agree that Arteta
The reason Arsenal did not win today is because The Emperor Vic.
Yeah.
You know when I came to the studio today?
Yes.
And I saw that Dr. Wale was playing PS4. He was using all Arsenal first 11 to play. And when Ateta came calling for these players, there was nobody to be found. So that Ateta just had to use some simulations to play today's game. So please, you need to tell Dr. Wale to stop using Arsenal to play PS4 because it's killing their energy.
You're just trolling us. No wahala.
That's funny.
No wahala. Keep trolling, yeah.
Okay.
But wait, are you not?
Okay.
Are you
MSA. That's okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, please, your final words. Against on Tuesday, we are going to play with Southampton again.
They will be on studio live during the match.
So, what's your predictions?
My predictions again would be based on. Well, let me put it this way: if Ateta wants to win Southampton on Tuesday, he knows what to do. So I can't predict for him. Just like Paul said, if he feels the same team that played today, we're going to lose shamelessly again.
Okay, the lineup will help you in your prediction, right?
Yeah, the lineup will determine.
Okay, good enough. So, what's your final advice to the management of Arsenal? What can you just say to them? What should be their priority? Right now, they've lost out from the FA Cup.
Their priority. Well, I said this before. That it's just left for me as a fan to support them to do whatever they want to do. So I don't know what they want to prioritize now.
Okay.
If it's the UEL or if it's the Premier League, whichever one they want to go with, I'm in support. I'm just a fan.
So our fate lies in the hands of Arteta this time around.
Sorry?
I said our fate as a club lies in the hands of Arteta.
The choosing one.
As simple as that.
It has always been in his hands. It is whether he knows what he's doing now, because he doesn't know what he's doing. So far, he has not proven to know.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He gave us the FA Cup. Some people that knows what they were doing did not win anything.
See, let us not be mediocre about this thing. Though. See, a coach can know what they are doing 1 minute and not know what they are doing the next. It doesn't mean that they still know what they are doing. Conte won the UEL and left soon after for Chelsea. UEL that we did an advert of 5 minutes for, and we lost 4-1. You understand? And he still left. It means that he knew what he was doing then, but he later lost his way for whatever reason.
Possible.
So let us be objective. Arteta is currently losing his way, and let him calm down. Use your strong 11. Play football. Win matches.
And win trophies.
I think we should put our focus on winning every game we come. Every game we play, we should take it as serious as if we are playing a final. Let's keep winning. Let's keep winning these games. Let us forget about whether we are going forward or let's keep winning our games. At the end of the day, we'll see the end results. Yeah. I think that should be the mentality.
Arteta did not want to win this match. See, let us not deceive ourselves. He
didn't want to win the match.
Will the coach come outside and say, I want to lose this match?
Yes, after Klopp have done it before.
See,
Klopp did it.
You will not
when?
say it, but he knew.
When he brought out his rival club, the Feeders Academy, to play against Arsenal.
Because the
FA Cup. Yes. And yet they still won us. It was not planned that they will even win Arsenal in that game. And yet they won us.
No. It was against Aston Villa.
No.
I'm talking
about this season. I'm talking about was it 2 seasons ago? With under Emery.
Right?
Yes, Liverpool did it. They brought out all the old.
Players.
No. Well, Vic, you are mistaken. In a match that Chamberlain Origi scored,
Curtis Jones. When we had a match that we had Lacazette, Ozil.
Wait, a match that we had a Origi, Chamberlain.
When they say Firmino,
a Milner. And
they didn't play their
Milner scored. Let me tell you people that scored for Liverpool. A Milner scored, a Origi scored, a Chamberlain scored. I think all the players that scored Liverpool 5 goals that day were almost in their top team.
How many of them?
But people that scored Arsenal goal were Willock, Nketiah, Maitland Nice.
Wait, are you arguing that the people that we played were their starting 11 or what?
They had more experience. They had more football experience.
They had the likes of Bristol. No. Arsenal really disappointed that day.
I go come on our next this Mona keep came for that studio. Mona keep came from me.
Thank you for being with us on Gunners Group. I had some people here that will not allow you to come inside the studio. I will bounce you out. Just be in Zoom. Talk to me through Zoom. Please. Thank you very much, Dr. Pause.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah, we are running out of time now. I appreciate you all. Dozier, Nonso, Dr. Oge. You guys have been wonderful. We just hope that on Tuesday, the tempo we are going to use will be much better. We will expect, we will be disappointed.
I want to sleep. I don't want to watch Tuesday game. I want to watch on the 30th of January. Because I need to kill some people, some devils.
So thank you guys.
Dr. Paul, before you go, sorry to say, what do you think about the Martin Odegaard's deal? In the next 48 hours, we should see an announcement. According to my source, the deal is almost done. He's just waiting to consult with his family, and they should look for a face me, I face you in London for him. Although since Arsenal is a big club, we will not give him a face me, I face you. We will give him a semi-detached. So what do you think about Martin Odegaard?
I am cautiously optimistic, but I am also expectant. I don't know what's in the happen for Arsenal. I don't know if it is our training ground. I don't know what is wrong. Players come in and they don't know how to play football anymore. I am cautiously optimistic.
Hey, some people they bought some people for 89 million. They don't know where post deal. When I don't know where post deal, Avas don't know where post deal. Some people they do dab for Man U. They don't know where post deal.
Man U don't know where post deal. Chelsea don't know where post. More they happy. As if you say Liverpool no be our mates, Tottenham no be our
Liverpool never scored this year. Liverpool never scored this year. You don't check Liverpool and app for their website. No goal of the month too. They not get goal of the month to show. Liverpool never score.
How many matches they don't lose? How many they don't lose?
No goal of the month.
They pick draws. Now draws they pick. No be loss. We would pack draws.
The reason why I'm an Arsenal fan is because Arsenal is the only club that is not winning trophy that is relevant. Do you know that? The only big club that is not winning trophy and we are still relevant.
But we won
there was a time that Liverpool was almost, they went on exile. We know when they talk about them for any sports cafe. If I won't hear TV, they don't talk about them. They went on exile.
All right. Guys,
now we are getting there.
We are going to pass there. Let me tell you, the reason why we have not won the Champions League, the reason why we have not won the league, is because the time we want to win the Champions League and the league again, we want to win with unbeaten, golden trophy, another one. The Champions League, we will be the first club to carry golden trophy in the Champions League. Go and bet my word. We are going to beat every team, and they will give us the golden trophy.
By the time we win that Champions League unbeaten, 2 generations, our generation, the generation after our generation go down.
We go watch the match forever. No worry.
Unbeaten Champions League, unbeaten. 2 generations go die. Never.
But we go do am.
We go there now.
We go do am.
We go do am with now.
For Premier League, we go do unbeaten. If we do am unbeaten again, they go change that trophy. You go see am.
Okay, guys. We call it a day. On Tuesday, we expect to see more action here again, and we hope that we'll come out victorious in the next couple of games. Yes, so okay.
No. Are you saying that you have to pray for Arsenal to win?
Arsenal sometimes prayer is important.
If prayer is important, Nigeria don't win World Cup.
No, forget about Nigeria. Forget about Nigeria.
No be prayer.
Nothing was in Nigeria. Don't be Nigeria. Nothing was in Nigeria. Nothing was in Nigeria.
Now they win under 17 World Cup 7 times.
Let's leave Nigeria. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We'll continue on Tuesday. Thank you very much. I'm out. Thank you.
I love you guys.